Hi Twin Flames, welcome to my channel, Queen of Justice XOXO. My name is Michelle, and I want to do an extensive review of Oracle and Tarot cards for you. I am a Twin Flame as well, but you don't have to be a Twin Flame to benefit from my reviews. It's just more geared towards Twin Flames to help them along their journey. I am so grateful and love my Tarot and Oracle cards. I feel they can be very helpful and a powerful tool for you to use on your path. They can bring you messages from Spirit, personal guidance to bring you relief, joy, hope, as well as the pain that needs healing, and to hopefully bring you some peace and understanding while figuring this all out. I wanted to share my cards with you so you can get an in-depth review of each deck before you purchase it, because just seeing a couple of the pictures of the cards really doesn't tell the whole story. There are so many more elements involved than just the pictures alone. I don't want you to waste your money on decks that don't resonate with you, and you get upset because the deck just didn't meet your expectations once you receive them. Like I have done plenty of times, trust me, I know how exciting it is waiting for them to arrive, and it sucks when they are disappointing for, whatever reason. So hopefully my loss can be your gain, and my videos can help you find the right one for you, as there are more than enough things to deal with on this journey. So let's get started. In this review, we are reviewing the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. It has 44 cards. And to start off, I do want to say that due to the Doreen Virtue issue, a lot of her decks are hard to find. Now, I don't know where this one stands currently. I know some of them are very costly, and I really hope that someone can take a look at these reviews to help them decide if they really want to spend the money on those decks, because I just think it's ridiculous of how costly some of the decks have gone up. It's absolutely ridiculous. I do know that some are being redone, so they are the new versions are reasonable. So hopefully that is the case on this one, because I think this is a great deck for Twin Flames. So the box is from Hay House, which always a little bit of a tight fit. Sometimes the guidebook does stick inside. I think this one is not as bad, but overall, it's a nice coloring. I love the goddess picture up front. So overall, it's a nice box, nice size for the deck of cards. That back. The guidance book, I think, is a nice, nice read. It is, it can be a little bit lengthy. They are in alphabetical order by the goddesses' names. There is a table of contents which helps you find the goddess, and let me show you up close what the book looks like. So I do like that it has the goddess's name, what the quick description is of the card, and a message from that goddess. So it is a little bit lengthy. Let me go ahead and read this one to you. I do like that the description, or there's a little message on the card, so you don't necessarily need to use the guidebook. So the message on the card would say, for true love, the romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. Now, the message from the goddess, which is a little bit lengthier, let me read that for a few sentences so you can see how wordy it is. Romance is not an outmoded concept, far from it. Romance is the time-honored precept of merging with the divine as it's manifest within another human being. Romance is also playfulness, which heralds springtime, flowers, and new life. Overall, it's not that wordy, but you can read it farther if you wish. There's differences on what the meanings of the card is, what the message from that goddess is. It also kind of goes over the description of that goddess and tells you more about her too. So if you're someone who's very interested in the goddesses, the guidebook is a great way to learn about them. Now, for the cards, let me go ahead and collect these ones so you can see how it shuffles as a whole, although it's not a very big deck, so the shuffling is pretty easy. The actual cards they're nice and sturdy, not too flimsy, makes it easier for shuffling. The material, is a semi-gloss. They're not too slippery, and they don't stick to one another. That's always nice. One of the important elements for me is the back of the card. I look at it the most, so I want it to look nice. I think this is a very stunning picture of a crown. Reminds you that you are a goddess, especially as a twin flame. You are a goddess. And so, this really just, that image just puts it in your head as you're shuffling the cards. So let's try horizontal shuffling. Nice and easy. vertical shuffling. A little bit harder, but it's doable. Now let's try this shuffling. See, nice and smooth. They don't stick to one another. You don't have to like cram them down after you're done with that shuffle. Let's try it vertically. You know, this one is not so bad. I just like to mix it up a little bit. I try to do it both ways. It's really a preference how you like it, but both ways are simple and easy. Let me show you this way. Now, the images on the card are, you know, I think they're very pretty. They look like paintings to me. You know, older, I would say, images, but nonetheless, they're very pretty, especially this High Priestess. Love that one. The only issue that I have with these cards is that a lot of them, I can't pronounce these goddesses, so I just want to apologize to any of them I pronounce right now, because majority of them, I'm going to say wrong, pretty sure. So let's just put a couple out for you to see. Oh, good. Those are ones I can't pronounce. Oh, that one too. So let's just skip those. Let's show you a couple up close. Oh, this one I can't read either. Pele, I think is how it may be pronounced. So as you can see, it tells you, you know, divine passion. It's like a quick reference as to what the card meaning is, and then a little bit longer. And it says, be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? Isn't that a $10,000 question for all of us? White Terra, sensitivity. So these are nice because I think it's really good for the feminine to have, you know, goddesses, and to remind us that we are all goddesses. Abundantia, prosperity. Sorry for mutilating that word. Guinevere, true love. Such a pretty card. And I do like that, you know, a lot of times the cards all have the same border or whatever, and those are nice. But, you know, sometimes it is nice to have a mix-up of the card is the entire color, and then the imagery is in the middle of, like I said, a more of angelic, religious painting. Oh, here's another one. Nematona, sacred space. Like I said, can't pronounce these words. Mary Magdalene, unconditional love. But nonetheless, it still helps you learn these different goddesses. And actually, in the guidebook, it does the pronunciation for you, so I really should have that out. Bast, independent. Ostara, fertility. Coventina, purification. You can see the message there. And the last one I'll show is Qian Yin, compassion. So overall, I think this is a great deck for twin flames, especially feminines, because of the goddess, and you get to learn the different goddesses. So I would rate this a 4 out of 4 suits. I believe it is a great deck for twin flames, and it can be very helpful on the journey. But again, it's a personal preference for sure, and especially for the Doreen Virtue boxes that are, you know, outrageously priced currently. I don't, like I said, I don't think this one maybe is, but some other ones are. I will include links below in the description box to other twin flame readers who use this deck in their videos, so you can see more cards, and especially to see more intuitive or a different objective to what else you might need to call that goddess in, I guess, to help you with what lesson or what you need to heal. So those will be included in the link in a link below. If you like to see my other video reviews with my other decks from my collection, please hit the subscribe button, as I have a lot of decks I want to share with you. The ones I like, the ones I don't, you know, and the ones I do and don't like, you know, for whatever reason. I hope this helped you decide if this deck resonates with you or not. If so, I've included a link to where it can be purchased at as well. Until the next deck, happy shuffling!